Hello everyone, so today I'm going to be doing kind of like a small business diary type thing. So I haven't opened my store yet, but I'm planning on it, so I'm just kind of showing you the steps that I'm preparing to get ready to open my plant shop. So over here I just have a bunch of succulents growing. I have a bunch of different types. Some right here. These are jade plants, which are my favorite ones, and I just have these in here and they're rooting. So if I just pull one out real quick, you can see that they're growing roots, because I originally got these plants as cuttings, so I bought them without roots, and now I'm rooting them myself. Then there's some other plants in here, another jade plant. These ones are quite pretty, but I will say I like the jade plants a lot, but I also really like this one. Not really sure what it's called, but that's one of my favorite too. So today we are going to be kind of plotting up some more cuttings I have. So some of my plants started stretching a little bit because I didn't have enough water. It's called like Etiolation, I think. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in these containers, and I'm just going to plant them and have them root so I can get more plants from them. So I made these cuttings yesterday, a little bit later in the day, so it hasn't been 24 hours yet, but I'm kind of just gonna plant them and not water them yet, and I'll water them once they dried out a bit more. So I have this type, and then I also have a bunch of these ones, which I'm also not sure what these are called. I'm still learning the names, but these ones are a lot smaller because they're just the tops that I cut off. And then I also have the stems, because I was wondering if there's anything that's going to grow from the stems. I'm not really sure, but I decided I'd just plant them anyway, because why not? And I have some stems from the other plants too. So, because the stems already have roots, so I decided, might as well just plant them up. I'm going to plant them in these small containers. And then here are all the leaves that I took off of the other plants. So these leaves will grow new plants. So this is my bin of plants that have already started budding. Like you can see this one. This is just a leaf that I have. It started growing roots, and it started growing little baby plants. So once these mother plants, die off completely, I'll plant them into perlite to get them to keep growing. Once they get big enough, then I'll give them their own pots. So I have a bit of an example of that over here, closer to this side of my table. So you can see this is just one of those mini containers I was showing you earlier. It's filled with perlite, and it has those tiny little baby plants in them that I just took off the mother plant, and I'm just letting them grow. And they're all growing roots. They're very small, so it's kind of hard to see, but you can see a little bit of root growth right there. So I'm just gonna let these sit for a little while and just let them grow. So, and then I just have a bunch of other leaves that I just took off of plants and I'm trying to let grow. So it takes about, a month to get to this stage, if not more. So it does take a while, but it is worth it. So I got a container of perlite here. This is just perlite that I took off the roots of the stems of these plants. So this is what I'm going to be using to plant up the rest of the plants that I have today. So these clear pots that I have don't really have drainage holes in them, but that's fine. I just won't water them too heavily. I've kind of gotten used to watering without too much drainage. So we're just gonna take a spoon and we're gonna scoot some in. So I'm not going to fill it up with perlite too much, just kind of like halfway or something. This is my spoon. But also, how much I fill it up kind of depends on the length of what I'm putting in. So this was kind of pretty much to the top, because the stems of these ones are longer. For these ones, I won't have to get as much, but I'm gonna do these ones first. So normally I'd water them or mist the perlite before, but these aren't all the way close yet because I have so much moisture. These ones should be. but I don't think these ones are yet. So I'm just going to water them in a few days, because succulents are fine if you don't water them, straight away. So I'm literally just going to take it and stick it straight in. And I might have to use, a few containers for this, because quite a few, but I'm literally just sticking them straight into the perlite like this. I can kind of pack them in a little bit, but I don't want to put them in too tight. I'm not really sure exactly how big these containers are, but they're pretty nice size. You can probably find them on Amazon or something. So, yeah, because I got mine from Mercari with some of my credits, but you can probably find them off Amazon. Sorry for the scooping sound. I know some people probably don't like that. But I can also get some perlite from over here, where I don't have any plants right there. That perlite's a little moist, but it shouldn't really matter. So yeah, I'm literally just scooping some perlite in here and putting the plants in. So sorry if the camera's a bit shaky. This is kind of new to using this type of camera, because this is a type of camera that's mounted around my neck. That's why you can see both of my hands when I'm filming. So yeah, I'm pretty much just doing this, and I'm just going to put them in the windowsill with the rest of the plants. So let's see if this works. So yeah, because I just bought, I think, 2 8-quart bags of perlite a while ago, and that's what I used to fill these containers. And I'm going to get some pots soon to put these in once they go a bit bigger. But I can't really sell these ones yet because they don't have roots. I guess you could sell cuttings that aren't rooted yet, because I bought cuttings that aren't rooted yet, so obviously there's people selling them, but I'm just not going to do that yet. So I'm generally fitting about 3 plants per container. So yeah, I just wanted to make this video as kind of like a video to show things that I do in my small business, or upcoming small business. I'll be making a video when I launch, as I have not launched yet, but hopefully I'll be adding a store link in my description once I do. Okay, so this one's a bit different. This one wasn't that big in the first place, so this one does have some roots. So because this one has roots already, I'm just going to place this one with the rest of the plants in one of these containers. I'll put it closer up, actually. I'll put it in this one, because it's kind of short. Okay. And then I still have a few more of these ones to go, but I think the rest of them will be able to fit in this container. They're still pretty small, especially this one. Somebody says they want to go in. Okay. So these ones look fairly done. We got all of them in the containers. So next, oh wait, I thought we did. Some of them were hiding from me. Here, let's see if we can shove them in a spot somewhere. This one can go right there. This one can go right there. Okay, boom. That should be everything. So now we can do these ones. So we're gonna do the same process that we were doing earlier with perlite. So just going to take it, fill this container up. And add a perlite in this container, so I'll have to start scooping some from over here, or over here, or over there. So yeah, if you have any plant growing tips, let me know. I've become quite the plant enthusiast over the years, specifically from COVID. which I'm pretty sure is a pretty common thing. But yeah, I'm always, you know, trying to learn new things about plants or really about anything. So if you have any tips or tricks about plants to share with me, then go ahead. I'd love to know. So this one fell. But if you have anything to suggest, I'd love to know them. You know, propagation methods, stuff like that. I just like propagating them in perlite because, you know, plants propagated in perlite tend to transfer over to soil better, based on what I've heard. I haven't done it yet, but I assume so, because water roots and soil roots are very different, and perlite roots are kind of closer to soil roots, if not the same thing. So, but yeah, they're kind of falling over. They do that when you first put them in, because they don't have any roots to hold them up. So they're kind of all over the place. But once they start rooting, it'll be, you know, better. So the main thing about this is you just want to be careful that, you know, you don't drop them or anything, because I've done that more times than I'd like to admit, and it's kind of annoying. So just taking some here. This perlite's a bit damp already, but these, you know, plants are already sealed, so it should be fine. Because they're a lot smaller, so they contain a lot less moisture. So they should be healed and ready to plant. So I have quite a bit of these. These ones are quite a bit smaller than those ones. So I'm just gonna keep adding them in the container. Until the container's full. This one fell. So I can fit quite a few of them in here. Yeah, they're pretty much just a bunch of tiny little baby succulents. So these ones are gonna take quite a while to get big. I'm not really sure how big these plants get anyway. I think these plants tend to stay quite small. The specific type. But I guess we'll find out. Some more. And then just any over here? No, okay. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, I'm not even in frame. Okay. My bad. So, just gonna put succulents in. I know this one's like really small, so I doubt it's gonna survive. It could, but it already looks a little bit flimsy, so. Especially this one. Like, this one is already starting to shrivel up. So I doubt this one's gonna live, but still put it in there anyway. Okay, so we can start doing some stems now. I'm not really sure if we should do them in separate containers. I guess I'll just put a few in here for the space. So I'm not really sure if anything will regrow from the stems, because I do feel a bit flimsy. But who knows, maybe something could. Maybe it's, I don't know. Maybe it's obvious and nothing will, and I'm just, you know, not the brightest person, but who knows, maybe something could go. Because I'd hate if I, you know, threw them away or composted them and it turned out I could do something with them the whole time. But just based on the way they feel pretty limp. So I doubt that anything's gonna grow from them. You can see how it just went like that. these ones look a bit more promising, but these ones don't look promising at all. So that's our lineup so far, but for the stems, I'm gonna have to get some more containers. So these are the containers I have. They have lids and stuff, but I'm just using the container part. As if I'm growing plants in them, they don't really need lids. So I don't really know how many I have, but I have quite a few. That's all I know. I don't know the specific number. I just know that I have more than enough, which is good. I have more than I thought I did, actually. Okay, so we're gonna scoot. Oh no. One of them fell. Okay. Scoot. Back. Always gonna keep planting. So if you have any suggestions for video ideas, let me know. Be very happy to hear your suggestions and maybe even do them. So I have very little hope that these stems are gonna grow anything because they're just so limp. If anything, I'm kind of wondering if I should even be trying to plant them. But who knows? Maybe they could grow something. So I won't put too much, effort into growing them. I'm just gonna kind of put them down. Kind of like, oh, this one's interesting. Kind of like regrowing succulents from leaves. Like some leaves that I planted literally just won't grow. These ones do. Those ones will. And the other type that I planted will as well. But some of them, I don't know if they just don't do that or if I just did it wrong. But see, I'm just kind of putting them where they fit. This would be an interesting looking plant. Like if this was the plant, it looks pretty cool. Okay. Gonna get another one. So yeah, this is pretty much just the type of stuff that I do every day when taking care of plants. Some people can find this stuff interesting, some people might not. But I, personally, like caring for plants. I guess this would be a good type of video just to put on while you're doing something else. For some background noise. Some perlite ASMR. So I'll be very surprised if these go. Very happy, but very surprised. They have roots though, so at least there's something. If they didn't have any roots, I probably wouldn't even be bothering to plant these. Really, feel soft. So this would be an interesting plant though. Like if the stems are put together, if this was a plant. This looks kind of cool. So yeah, for those stems, the ones back here, I wouldn't be surprised if those grow. To be honest, I kind of expect them to. Because they just, I don't know, look like they will. But these ones are so flimsy that I don't know if they will. Okay, so I kind of just shoved them all in there. No specific way, just kind of randomly. I'm gonna get some more perlite. Trying not to disturb the plants around. So yeah, normally you would just get a bag and open it and pour some in. Which if you are using perlite, make sure to be careful because it can be kind of dusty when you pour it, depending on the granule size and stuff like that. So just be cautious of that. Okay, these ones are quite a bit bigger. This one doesn't have any roots, so I don't know if it'll grow, but it could. So normally, when going from stems, you just get some shoots coming off the stem, which sounds pretty cool. So yeah, let me know how you feel about this recording style, if I should change it, if I should not change it. Let me know what you think. So I'm very open to suggestions. Okay. This isn't the neatest way of doing this, but if it works, it's fine. Okay. Crazy how fast time goes by. I've already been recording for 20 minutes. I'm just recording on my phone, so it shows you the time. Like how long you've been recording. 20 minutes and 56 seconds. So I'm just kind of putting the stems of the plants in. Where the roots are. So I didn't put this one on the way in because the roots are closer to the bottom. Most of the roots obviously go from the bottom, but there's some roots that are like randomly be on the middle of the plant. So this one is kind of limp too. They all are, but who knows? Plants are confusing, so sometimes stuff works and sometimes it doesn't. So I guess we just gotta see. But it's pretty hard to know what'll work. I guess the best way to know is just to try. So this should be our last container that you have to plant. This pellet's a lot drier. You can tell by the way it sounds. This is kind of stuck in my spoon. Okay. So yeah, when I sell my plants, I'm gonna sell them on Plantventions.com. But I'm also thinking of starting an Etsy. I was thinking of doing an Etsy first, and then like a little while after I open my own website. I'm not really sure, because I know a lot of people don't like Etsy, but also a lot of people don't like a lot of things. So I don't know if it's just that. If you have any experience with selling on Etsy, let me know, because I've seen people say good things about it. I've seen people say bad things about it, but I guess there's bad things to say about everything. So these ones are just kind of being planted kind of at the surface because they have roots everywhere. It's kind of hard to plant that. Here. This one is brown, so I don't know what's up with that. Okay. So, just thinking, oh no. Just thinking of doing like a weekly small business diary. We'll just, post weekly videos of how the business is going. Once I open it, obviously. Packing orders and stuff. So yeah, that's the work we did today. Planted these, planted the stems, which I'm not sure if they're gonna grow. You can tell based on the way that I put them. I just put them pretty much any rhyme or reason. The ones that I have the most hope in are these. So yeah, I'll let you know what happens, and I'll see you later. Not really sure when, but see you later. So hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you have any suggestions or comment for how I should do things. And yeah, bye.